What's going on today, guys? Have a beautiful knife on loan from my friend Richter Knives. I have a link to his channel below. I appreciate him sending this out for me to get a look at. And this thing is just super unique. Let's take a tour around it and see if you guys can point out all of the oddities that make this knife as cool as it actually is. And then I also want to talk about fit and finish on a farm and field. Good Lord, GEC, you guys killed it on this one. I put the lanyard on there. You can see a spay blade here. Looks a little funny, huh? Look at this. In the half stop for a farm and field, perfectly flush. Get out of here. These are supposed to be farmer's knives from GEC. Affordable. I mean, I think this knife was under $100 when it was brand new. A lot of snap in this one. This Warncliffe blade has a liner lock on it. What? Yeah, look at this. You got a little tab on the liner. You push it over. When it clears, you can close the blade. Because that tab wraps up and around the tang, when you go in the half stop, now the liner is being held into its normal position that it would be if it wasn't cut. And then it just functions like a regular traditional knife. When you open it, the liner does the same thing. It just slides open past that liner lock. Tang is still covering where that lock wraps around the tang. And when it opens, it pops all the way over by design. This is not worn out or broken or anything. It's just how they design them. You can't really judge the traditional liner lock like you would a modern knife. They don't really make contact with the back of the tang. They wrap up and around it. And it's just a security measure so that the blade doesn't close on you. A little bit of extra. And then think about it, how they paired these blades up. The utility blade, or what most people would probably use as the utility blade, the Warncliffe, is paired up with the spay blade. And the spay blade does not have a liner lock on it. And the only reason I can think that it doesn't is because if you cut, let's get a look at it so I can really show it to you. We're going to be in a predicament when we go to close these. You can see this is cut. This liner is cut all the way to back here. So if you was to cut this side as well and bring it all the way down there, you would compromise the strength of the handle. Plus, I guess the tab, they could slide this tab up a little and then another tab down. You could make the tabs work. What a cool, cool knife though. Love the farm and field rivet pivots. These things are ready for work. And here it is next to the hand helper. We'll do some better size comparisons in a second. But man, what a cool knife. And I'm sure you guys seen that patina. Here's the predicament we're in. All right, that's not too hard. Let's push this liner over and close it. I just can't get over the fit and finish. Flush half stop. Flush on the open. And this is a farmer's knife. GEC, you guys killed it. Love it. And then it has the one-armed opening, which, think about it, the Warncliffe falls down into the frame, which feeds the little hook here. If you want to hook it on a ball of twine, if you want to hook it on a pallet of wood and open it, if you want to hook it on your pocket. That hook is a double-edged sword though. As cool as it is, I love it, and it makes this knife unique in what it is. I did find that when I was cutting with the Warncliffe blade, That hook, if your pinky slides back just a little bit and you're cutting, it can poke you. It's not like a draw blood poke here or anything, but it lets you know, hey, I'm back here. As long as you keep your fingers up here, you're fine though. But it can hook you there. What a cool knife though. Love that linen micarta. Let's show it up against the canvas micarta. I've had my bull nose forever. These are 1095 blades. Let's get a look at them teeners. Love that walk and talk. That's a cool blade shape. Just a spade blade, but that hook on it really makes it look like a shark or something. Donut, 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 donut. That thing is too cool. My Farm and Fields here are 01 tool steel. They're older. So here's some size comparisons. I wonder how often they release this, the calf pen. And here it is next to a hand helper. What? Yep, this thing has cut carpet out. I know a hawkbill cutting carpet. Unbelievable. Just an awesome GEC. So go check out Richter knives. Oh, you can see the flathead screwdriver. You can see in a previous life, it's probably popped a few bottle caps. And I love that. The patina on these knives are what make them so cool to me. Not that I personally don't beat them up on purpose, but when they show that they've been used and well loved and carried and have cut and led a life, it's kind of like scars on your hand. I was going to show you my knuckles there. It's not what you think it is. I have a real level head. I don't know if I've ever punched a wall. But when I was a kid, I'm about 16, working in my dad's body shop, we had bought a rolled over car for my first car, and I did it all Fast and the Furious style. Maybe I'll show you guys some pictures. Put a body kit on it because we had to replace all the panels, got to color change it, you know, shave the door handles, all that. And the roof was caved in a little bit from where it had rolled over, and the glass was like pushed down near the steering wheel. Well, when we were dragging it out of the auction, I went to steer it like that and cut it on the glass when I was steering it. It was so sharp that I didn't even know. Like, we had the car getting backed up the rollback and stuff, and I got out of the car and I'm like bleeding everywhere. Like, what? Yeah, knuckles. To me though, that's cool, man. I like scars. I like a life well lived. I like patina. It's just something cool to me. Anyways, some of you guys probably get it. Check out this sheath from Richter Knives. Proud to call you a friend, buddy. I'm glad to see your channel growing. I would highly suggest, if you like my channel, go over and check him out. He's just an awesome guy. Look, he used green thread here for the knife. Come on. Textured leather. Incredible. Does leather work. I'm trying to talk him into making some wallets. Maybe with a pen loop or something. Hopefully he sees this and gets inspired. I want to see one, bud. All right, guys. I appreciate you hanging out. What do you think? The GEC calf pin. If they re-release them, I'm going to have to grab one. This thing is incredible. See ya.